Hello everybody, my name is Andrea and I'm new to BookTube. I contemplated for a little bit what my first video was going to be, but I think I'm going to show you guys my current reads, and once I'm done with that and explaining what I'm reading, I think I'll talk a little bit about myself and what to expect from me in the future. So I'll just jump right into it. The first book I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to mispronounce the author's name, I've practiced and I still can't really get it right in the first try, is Boy Meets Boy by David Leviathan. Let me try to get a nice little focus on that. There we go. By David Leviathan. Okay. So basically, I'm not really too far into this book. I'm on page 23 out of 185, but I figured it'd be good enough to talk about because I'm liking it so far. Basically, it's about this kid. I believe his name is Paul. I haven't read this in a while compared to the other books, and basically he's gay, and so far him and his friends went to this bookstore and he met this other kid who's interested in him, and the kid said that he went to his high school and Paul has not seen him at his high school, and so right now he's basically just trying to figure out where this kid is so we could talk to him and probably try to form a relationship with him. I like the writing style a lot. It's kind of in present tense almost. Yeah, present tense, which is kind of interesting. I don't think I've read a book in a while that's present tense. But so far I'm really enjoying it. I really like the diversity of the characters. There's a drag queen who plays football. A lot of the main characters are gay, and it's a really interesting read, and I really do love the reading style, which is really important to me. A while ago I read Cujo and I didn't really love the story, but I love Stephen King's writing style, and it really just kept me interested and it kept me intrigued. The next book I will talk about is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. Cassandra Clare is my favorite author of all time, I would say, besides Stephen King or John Green, which I understand are very stereotypical things to say as a reader. I'm rereading her entire series. I don't know if you can see, but these books over here, let's try to get a nice shot of those here. These books over here are all of my Cassandra Clare books, and I have been reading her stuff since 8th grade, I would say, and I want to reread all of her books because with all of her stuff coming out, I want to make sure I'm caught up. I've already reread the Infernal Devices series, so I'm on the second book of the Mortal Instruments series, which is City of Ashes. This is probably one of my least favorites of her books, just because it's really frustrating, spoiler alert, it's really frustrating to see Clary and Jace think that they're siblings when they're really not, and just like the tension of the whole thing, and Clary being with Simon. It's just not as enjoyable as a read for me, and I'm not really that far in it because of that. My favorite, I'm just trying to get through this so I can get to City of Ashes because it is one of my favorites for the Mortal Instruments series. The next one I'll talk about, I'm also not too far in, is the Anthropology of an American Girl, which isn't young adult, it's an adult fiction novel. Kind of hard to explain, and I haven't really touched on this one for a little bit, so I'm just gonna read the back a little bit here. It's about a young artist awakening and her enduring love for a professional fighter. It's an intelligent assessment of the essence of being an American in contemporary culture, set in Manhattan, New Jersey, and East Hampton, stripped of stereotype and restored to its natural wonder and pristine beauty through the eyes of an insider. This captivating novel examines the meaning of freedom and the obligation of people to live conscious lives. So far, I'm kind of enjoying it. I really try to stick to YA unless I'm reading the horror genre, just because I like an easier read for myself. Especially if I'm just trying to enjoy reading for what it is. It's alright so far. Not one of my favorite reads. I'm trying to get to 100 pages to try to see if I like it or not. I know another YouTuber whose name is escaping me right now says that she tries to get to 100 pages before she ditches the book or continues reading it, and that's what I'm really trying to do. It's kind of slow paced. The story is kind of all over the place, and I just am not really enjoying it that much, but what are you gonna do? The last book I'll talk about is Wonder. I didn't even say who. By the way, Anthropology of American Girl is by H.T. Hammond, in case anyone was wondering. I forgot to read it. The last book I'm going to talk about is Wonder. I'm also going to butcher his name, by R.J. Palacio. I take Italian. I should be able to say this. It's alright. Not really. I bought it because of how popular it was. And I'm finally getting around to reading it. I'm not far in any of these books. I probably should have done a different video besides current reads, but what are you gonna do? We're already recording and I'm not starting over. It's a really, really easy read, and I understand it's kind of like a middle grade book. It's not really YA, but it's not adult. It's not really a kid's book, I wouldn't say. I mean, I guess you could consider it that. It's about this kid with some sort of facial deformity, kind of just going through life and making friends so far and stuff. I think I could finish this. It's just not really the most engaging. It's not something that I would normally read. Now that I've gone through my current reads, in case anyone was interested in what I'm currently reading, I'm going to talk about myself a little bit, and I don't remember what I said in the beginning of this video, so I'm sorry if I repeat myself. My name is Andrea. I am going to be 17 in July. I'm very excited to be on BookTube. I talk really fast. I love books. I want to be a writer. That's about it. That's all you have to know about me. Goodbye. Just kidding. So, yeah. I mean, there isn't really much more to say about myself. I plan on going to college for English and film because both books and movies really inspire me. I've read as long as I could read, and I've loved movies since I came out of the womb. So, I'm sure you'll learn more about me through this BookTube journey. I hope I can stay up to date with it, I guess. I hope I can stay on a pattern with it. My plan was to upload this on Wednesday, and now I'm recording on Thursday because I'm finishing up my junior year in high school, and I have testing coming up, and I've been stressed and tired and just haven't had time to really record anything and edit it, and I don't know when this is going to go up. I'm recording this on a Thursday. I got out of school early because of a water main break. So, I hope you enjoyed this to an extent. I hope to get to know my subscribers better through BookTube, through my videos, and I also do have some social medias which I will link down below for you guys. And I hope this came out alright so I don't have to re-record it and all that good stuff. So I will see you next time. Y'all have a great one.